Why is that smell? What is that? Yeah, it's making my jar smell. I might just have to leave the lid off. I'm sure you can guess what type of video I'm going to be doing today because I've actually never done a video like this on my channel. And I thought, since I've never done a specific selected TBR, I thought I'm going to try do it this month. Basically, these books here and these books below here are like my TBR cart because I don't technically have one, so I just don't have room in my house while we're renovating. We're kind of like crammed into a space until we can spread out. That's besides the point. Basically, I thought I need to get through some of these books because some of these books I've either been sent or I've just bought them and they're over a year old, probably more, maybe even 2 years old since I first started all of my book channels. Yeah, I just need to like force myself to do it, and I thought this might be the way. Prompt myself. I did actually a full page of A4 in a table prompts, wrote them all out, and I folded them, but it doesn't look like there's many, but that's a full A4 page. Yeah, if you haven't seen these types of videos, what happens is you select a prompt out of the jar, and from that prompt you then need to select a book off your to be read. They can be very extreme things, they can be very basic things, and so far I've just started off with some basic prompts, and then maybe as I get more into doing this, if it's something that I regularly keep up with, if it's something that I can continue doing, meaning that I actually stick to the TBR, then I'll add some more difficult ones because then that will mean I'll get through some of the books that I need to get through. One side note I do want to say is I have decided to do this on the worst possible month. I've decided to do this in October of 2023, which if anyone knows and you are following any new book releases, this is the month with the most amount of book releases I've seen probably since maybe the start of the year. So why am I pressuring myself to do this? I don't know. But am I still going to do it and try to read what's on my TBR? Of course, I'm going to at least select 8 books because, you know, that's just the kind of giving person that I am. Why do I want to choose 8 books even though I only read about 8 books a month? You know what? I'm just going to do it anyway. So let's start with the first prompt because I'm so excited. Wait, let me give him a good shake. A book that is over 500 pages. Over 500. Well, I definitely know binding and keeping 13 are over 500. What's Magnolia? No, that's less than 500. Let's check out these. Do you know what? It's gonna have to be binding 13. Like, my bookshelf's a bit of a mess now, but I've actually technically already read this, but I've been meaning to do a reread because I didn't like it the first time I read it. So I want to give it another go because I felt like at the time I was being a little bit unfair. And sometimes when you reread a book at a different time, when, you know, you're feeling a bit, you're just feeling different, a different energy going into the book, should I say. I definitely want to try and reread this and then show you guys my reactions to see if I do change my mind about it. I'm very excited to actually have this one on my TBR because I technically was already thinking of filming a video for this month, so that's a good thing. I'm getting so old, I can't be sitting like this. Okay, prompt 2. A book that has LGBTQ rep. I've got actually a few. I definitely know The Fiancé. Farce, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the only one I can be sure that is LGBTQ because it is actually a sapphic romance, and I actually got sent this maybe like 2 months ago, probably even 3. So I've been meaning to read this for so long, so I'm actually extremely excited to pick this up. I know nothing about it, so it says, oh, so it's Tansy. Why am I so bad at pronouncing names? So Tansy actually has a bookstore in her family, which I love that when there's a bookstore trope. I just think it's so cute. And Gemma is a wild child, so she's the outcast of her wealthy family. Oh, this sounds so interesting. Oh, fake dating. Oh, awesome. I'm so excited to start that actually. That sounds really good. I don't know why I've never read the back. Let's see what we've got for prompt 3. A book from your favorite author. My favorite author. I've got Ali Hazelwood's Check and Mate, which is a new one I've just received. Or there's Mariana Zapata or Abby, Things We Left Behind. Oh my god, there's too many now. Okay, so I have Check and Mate from Look Off and Love by Mariana Zapata, Abby Jimenez, Part of Your World, and The Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. Look, I'm just gonna have to go with Check and Mate because this is not actually out and it is an ARC. Obviously, I've got to read this, and look how stunning it is. It's just the most beautiful cover. I've almost already damaged this little bit here, so I have to be really careful while reading it because that's just really like flimsy almost. This comes out November 7th. Okay, prompt number 3. This is so much fun. I'm actually having the best time. I'm gonna probably do this every month. A book that is in your Kindle library. Now, I've actually got quite a few in my Kindle library, so I have got a couple arcs. I've actually got the Windy City series, the final one, Caught Up, which I've actually already started. Technically, I'm probably going to have to go with that one, but I've also got the Madame by Sarah Kate. Why did I say Madame? I'm probably going to go with Caught Up just because I've already started it as of the 1st, which is yesterday, and this is filming it a day late. So I'm just going to put that one because I've already started and I know I'm going to get it done. And Caught Up is one that I'm dying to read. I think it comes out in like maybe less than 2 weeks. How many have I done? I've done 4 already. Oh, one just fell out. Maybe that's a sign. A book with a pretty cover. I have so many books with pretty covers, but I feel like I want to choose one that I'm dying to read just because I just need to get it done before its next release, so I'm gonna choose it. I do think that this is actually like the most stunning cover ever. So yeah, I need to read this. I wanted to read it last month and I just didn't get to it. So excited. Okay, prompt 6. A book with a yellow cover. Okay, so I do have The Bodyguard. Oh, that's technically not yellow, so I wouldn't choose that. That's just the spine. Or I've got Lose Her or Love Her by Tessa Bailey. I've had this on my TBR for over 2 years now, I would say, because I finished the other ones and then I just fell out of love with Tessa Bailey's writing. And yeah, anyway, I'm probably gonna go with The Bodyguard because I've heard so many great things about Catherine Center's writing. I've never read one of her books. It's so short as well, like it's 300 pages, so I'm gonna add this. That's The Bodyguard. 2 more to go. A book that has the trope love triangle. Oh, that's interesting. I actually know one book that's on here that's a love triangle. Yes, The Kiss Thief by LJ Shen. I have been meaning to read this for a couple months as well since she sent me this book, and it actually sounds really intriguing, but I feel like with mafia, I think it might be like a dark mafia romance, to be honest. It's like political, but I feel like there's like going to be like a dark underlying side to it. So I just haven't really picked up dark romance in a while. I don't know why. I've just sort of fallen off the bandwagon with it, but every time I do read a dark romance, I love it. So maybe this might be my pathway back into it, but sometimes you just gotta dabble in it a bit, you know? All right, lucky last prompt. Just love shaking it. Oh shit. A book you don't want to read. Okay, fuck. Hoping not to get that. Oh no, a book I don't want to read. Maybe I should do the one I've started but not finished and it's still sitting down here. It means I've got less pages to go because I'm already a few pages in. How many pages in am I? I'm 76 pages in already. Again, another dark romance. This is Dark Cowboy. I have read the first book in the series. I liked it. And again, this is like a continuation from that, but sort of like jumping in between like timelines of the other book. I don't know, I'm just like, I love Pam Godwin's other books. I love her work so much, but this just hasn't been it for me. It just doesn't interest me. And maybe if I just get rid of this book and then I've only got 1 book left in her series that I can just probably, I don't know. Yeah, that's a book I don't want to read. So I'm probably just gonna put it on there and then hopefully I can finish it and get it off my TBR. Okay, so we've got a pretty interesting list. So we've got The Bodyguard, Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I think it's The Fiancé Farce. I think that's how you pronounce it. Please correct me in the comments because I probably said it wrong. Buckled by Pam Godwin, The Kiss Thief by LJ Shen, Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, and then I've got Caught Up by Liz Tomford on my Kindle, and one I'm most excited for is Divine Rivals by Rebecca E. Ross. This is definitely an interesting TBR. Hopefully I will get through to all of them because I actually have been a bit of a slower reader, but as now I've got no uni left and I'm just focusing on my social media, hopefully that means I can get through some more. I'm kind of excited for it, but I'm also kind of scared because I've got a couple in there that I've just like never really wanted to reach out for, so I'm just hoping I read them. Those are really heavy. I need to put them down. This was so much fun. I'm probably going to do it again. We'll just see how I go with the TBR thing. Maybe this might hold me accountable, and then at my wrap-ups I can just sort of tell you what I've read, what I didn't get to, and yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video.